Hey guys, ManicRuin here. Today I will be making a video of the history of Counter-Strike. Counter-Strike first started as a mod for the PC video game Half-Life back in 1999. The mod was designed by Minna, otherwise known as Gooseman, and Jess Cliff, who was just known as Cliff. By the year 2000 the rights to Counter-Strike were acquired by Valve Corporation. Since then the Counter-Strike series have gone through many versions after the initial release of the mod in 1999. The first official release of Counter-Strike was Counter-Strike 1.6, or just CS 1.6, which was released on November 8, 2000. This version of the game was the first version to be out of its beta phase. Counter-Strike 1.6 consisted of 3 game modes: Bomb Defusal, Hostage Rescue, and Assassination. The game mode Bomb Defusal is where the objective for either team's counter-terrorist or terrorists, to plant the bomb or defuse the bomb. In the Hostage Rescue game mode, the two teams being the counter-terrorists or terrorists have to either rescue the hostages being held by the terrorist or contain the hostages from being rescued by the counter-terrorists. In Assassination, the counter-terrorists must escort the VIP, who is one of the members on their team, to a designated location. The aim for the terrorist team is to kill the VIP or prevent the VIP to getting to the location before a set amount of time. All of the maps in Counter-Strike 1.6 and on were fan-made. This made it a lot easier for the developers, and a lot of these maps have made it to the latest game, Counter-Strike Global Offensive. These maps include Dust, Dust 2, Inferno, Cobblestone, Aztec, Nuke, Train, Vertigo, Office, Militia, Italy, and Assault. These maps have been the favorite to a lot of the Counter-Strike community, which is why they have continued to have a purpose in the latest game. After the release of Counter-Strike 1.6, Rogue Entertainment had started development for Counter-Strike Condition Zero. In 2004, Counter-Strike Condition Zero was released. The game had taken 4 different developers to make. The first instance was due to Rogue Entertainment's producer for the game moving to Sony, causing the company to go debunk, which left Valve to pass on development to Gearbox, which added a lot more features and weapons to the game. After Gearbox had missed the deadline to finish the game by 2002, Valve then gave the development rights to Ritual Entertainment, which made a Condition Zeroes a single-player game with a secondary multiplayer mode. But since Ritual Entertainment missed their early 2003 deadline, development shifted to Turtle Rock Studios, who added better AI systems and finished the game in March 2004. 8 months after the release of Counter-Strike Condition Zeroes, Counter-Strike Source was released. The game was developed by Turtle Rock Studios and the first game to use Valve's Source game engine. The game, funny enough, had drastically better graphics and sounds. Counter-Strike Source was initially released as a beta only to members of the Valve Cafe program on the 11th of August 2004, and on the 18th of August the beta was released to owners of Counter-Strike Condition Zero and Half-Life 2. Counter-Strike Source is the remake to the previous game Counter-Strike 1.6. On the 12th of August 2011, Valve had announced the development of Counter-Strike Global Offensive, also known by the abbreviation CSGO. The game was developed by Hidden Path Entertainment and was released on the 21st of August 2012 as a Counter-Strike port for consoles, and was also released for PC. CSGO has introduced many new things into the Counter-Strike scene. This includes skins, a matchmaking system, and 3 additional game modes. These game modes include Arms Race, Demolition, and Deathmatch. The game mode Arms Race is a deathmatch type mode where players are rewarded with a new weapon every 2 kills. An exception for this is every 1 kill, where they kill the enemy team leader. The winner is the first person to kill an enemy team member with the final of the golden knife. Demolition is a round-based mode that removes weapon and equipment purchasing and rewards players with new weapons for each kill they get. Just like the casual, Competitive game modes: it is a bomb scenario mission, but with smaller maps and one bomb site. Deathmatch is a mode consisting of 10-minute matches. Players must gain the highest score by earning kills with different or the same weapons if desired. The game mode also offers bonus point to weapons for a short amount of time. Just like previously mentioned game mode arms race, players automatically respawn after being killed. Also, just like the previous Counter-Strike games, the competitive scene is still high, where official esports competitions are being held for the games. But CSGO is also home to gambling, the bad side of the game, where people can buy keys for cases which give them a chance to get skins varying from 3 cents to hundreds of dollars. The keys themselves cost around $3 and the chances of getting a good quality skin is very unlikely. Anyways, this was the history of Counter-Strike. I'm ManicRuin, and see ya around, fellas.
When you're thinking, damn, what is this? That's us. Make a speakers band when it hits like what? Give it summer jams with that west side stuff. Everybody hands in the air straight up. Put them to the sky so high, now jump. Jay, something crazy when that bassline bump. We're just getting started, but that beat gon' cut. We just wanna party, so tonight, so what? Come on everybody, put the drink down, bounce. Pull up with a hottie to the fink down sounds. Give me something naughty when I sink downtown. When we getting started, man, I think right now. On with this new song. Play it again, hit the button, put that loop on.